And there we are.
Hi.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Raconteur Society. We took a 2-week vacation. 1-week vacation.
1 week.
But tonight, we are going to be playing Pathfinder again.
Yay!
We're going to hopefully get that to a stopping point, and then we'll see what happens. So tonight, the guys and gals are going after the Dewdrop gang. Tonight's episode is called Chapter 9, The Hunt for Dewdrop.
Yay.
Playing tonight, we have Dennis playing Coterie.
Oh, it's Chris. Okay.
We have Dale playing Zathiel, Brad playing Sin, Mike playing Mortok, and Anastasia playing Lorik. Lorik. All right, where we left off, you guys had... Hold on, gotta find my notes.
A delicious tea before.
You had a delicious tea before everything happened.
The village has been decimated. Everyone's been murdered. Time for tea.
Time for tea.
Time for tea. Here we go.
All right, so as you guys were dealing with the Lich and took care of his magic item that you needed to destroy in order to kill him, you guys were given...
At his request, by the way. At his request.
At his request, yes. And you did go and make sure that he was actually dead and all that. He gifted you the Dwarven Keep and some other things. And then you started your march back to Gobbler's Creek.
And it was a weird one.
Gobbler.
When you on your way back, you
Jive turkey.
you witnessed
That's next.
basically a meteor hit the earth, and you figured out it was hopefully not in Gobbler's Creek. And when you arrived there, it was in Gobbler's Creek.
Oh.
It was there that you witnessed the dead mayor's wife, who had a note in her hand that
Explained he was really hot, and so was her
that she was family member.
Mortok, I love you.
Dang it! Why can't I have been handwriting? You put that on there.
If it said that, Mortok would be like, give me a minute, guys. Still consummate this.
Who has necro stuff? I have necrophilia, but you have necro powers, right? From it doesn't reek, it doesn't reek. That's what I say.
If it's under a week,
What are
it
you
doesn't.
talking about consummate? We were doing tea, not soup.
We're not cracking the cold one over here.
No.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I could open it in a cold one.
Oh my god.
I didn't even go there.
Come on. It makes me proud. I'm very happy.
Rest in peace, headphone users. We do tend to get a little loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to have limiters on our stuff, but then we decided when they went off, it just went silent. So we decided to take those away.
Ouch.
So if you're wearing headphones, please wear them about 4 feet.
Four feet.
Oh, it was being a little too loud. We were yelling too much. Pretty down.
Anyway, so she had a note on her that you guys read that basically said that she was a member of the Dewdrop family and that she was trying to run from her fate and failed.
Obviously.
At the end of this, it started to rain, and Gideon turned to you all and said, "Gents and ladies, I believe we should continue to Kaladesh and try to find this goddamn Mickey Dewdrop." So that's what you did. In the time between then and now, you guys are actually in Kaladesh at this point.
Okay, so we traveled the rest of the way.
Travel the rest of the way.
Got it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get my notes queued up to the right thing so I don't jump ahead or anything.
Oh, something is causing the mics to peak and scratch really bad, even when you're talking slightly loud.
Okay, let's look.
Hello. Check, test.
Probably interesting.
Thank you, tacos. And I say that a lot. And not to you.
Just as a general statement. Thank
Well,
you.
it is
tacos.
Tuesday.
We love you, tacos. And now we love you too, tacos. Thanks for the help.
We love the person that is tacos now.
He's made of tacos.
It's raining tacos from the sky.
Hallelujah.
That's fine.
Hmm?
That's fine.
Biscuit sludge.
All right. So, you guys are in Kaladesh. Gideon has basically been an assistant in trying to set up a network of information gathering to track down Mickey Dewdrop, or to get at least a heading to where you guys can start tracking him down. You are going to need to make a certain amount of different types of checks and question folks for information to begin to figure out where Mickey Dewdrop's lair is.
Okay.
So,
Something we have not done is to sort through those magic treasures.
well, you'll have time because this is going to take a bit of
Okay.
time in
That's fine.
and out of game to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
So one thing you do as we'll do while you're there is you'll get set up and comfortable probably in one of the inns. So you guys are set up in one of the inns in Kaladesh,
Mama.
and you basically made arrangements with the innkeep to use that place as your base of operation.
Okay.
You will need to you'll need to decide who's making these checks because not everyone can make them. But you'll need to utilize bluff, diplomacy,
I'll do diplomacy.
intimidate,
That'd be me.
perception, and sense motive. So those are the 5 you need to work. You need to divide those amongst the group somehow of who's got the better. And when it comes to dealing with certain aspects of this, you will make rolls on those to basically determine what you get in information wise. So the first day you guys get there and get set up, Kotri comes out and says, I want to deal with these magic items first. Let's get this done before we do anything else.
Okay.
So you guys sit down in your, basically, the way you guys have set up in the inn is you have your own individual rooms, but you've also rented like a conference room, if you will. It's just a big room
Well,
with
it's
a
a
table.
Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
It's a Holiday Inn Express.
There's
We're like
a room in the
experts.
inn that's just got a big table in it. It's almost like a secondary feast hall, but it's smaller.
It's for official business.
And you guys go in there, you haul the chests full of magic items in, crash them out on the table, and begin to hand them out. So go ahead, Kotri, and do that.
You want me to just read them off?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Aaron Masters Bracers. I believe this is a golf grate. Aaron Masters.
If you want to play golf really well.
Let's see, where are these bracers gains damage reduction? Bag of tricks. Small sack looks empty at first glance. Anyone reaching into the bag feels a small furry ball inside. If the ball is removed, tossed up to 20 feet away, it turns into an animal. The animal serves a character who drew it from the bag for 10 minutes, or until slain or ordered back into the bag. Bag of trick continued. There you go. There's your stats for animals.
Oh, grief.
Bracers of armor, +7. Wrist or arm guards, sometimes asked with symbols of
Symbols
protection
back.
or depicting
Also,
of vigilant-looking
Hand me a
animals.
cookie.
Bracers of armor surround the wearer with an invisible but tangible field of force, granting him an armor bonus, just as though he were wearing armor. Both bracers are armor and must be worn for the magic to be effective.
Who's the fighter?
oh, I'd be liking to have that because I'd never in the thick of things.
Better you than me. Cossack of the clergy.
What is it? Cossack?
Cossack.
Cassock. Cassock of the clergy. Not
I thought
Cossack.
Bruce said
It's a
something else.
Russian
I'm
guy.
like, dude, no.
Yeah, they want to come with me.
The cut and color of this solemn vestment varies from religion to religion, but its properties are the same. The wearer may command the cassock of the clergy to display the holy symbol of her deity or hide this symbol. At the base level, the garment functions as a divine focus. Is that Cavaleron?
I don't know. I'm not wearing any.
Cauldron.
Oh, okay. I wore those too at the party.
Cauldron of seeing. When filled with liquid, the small cauldron allows the user to see over virtually any distance as if using a scrying spell. May have additional powers like those of a crystal ball for the same prices.
You can see anything, anywhere?
Okay.
We should use
make
this
that
for
a-
very good
It's a
reasons.
group thing.
Good. We'll put it here for a group thing.
Yeah. Yeah, group. Let me borrow that in the bathroom for about the week.
I gotta pee in it, and then I'll add some more liquid when I.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see some stuff.
Cloak of displacement. Moderate illusion. Embroidered with images of falling stars and pale moons, this item appears to be a normal cloak, but on command, its magical properties distort and warp light waves. The displacement works like a displacement spell and lasts for a total of 15 rounds per day. Eidolon anchoring harness. Lodestone studs line the straps of this ornate leather harness. When worn by an Eidolon, the bindings act as a dimensional safety harness, anchoring the outsider to its current place.
The watermelon.
Eyes of Eyebite.
This is a good one.
These glasses look like golden teeth holding a pair of green tinted lenses. The wearer may use Eyebite 11 times per day on command.
Eyebite is a spell.
Okay, affecting one target for each use of its spell.
Gives them the pink eye.
The elvish pink
You
eye.
do the same thing if you fart on your pillow.
You all got pink eye. So it makes people sick if you look at my glasses.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Eyebite is a really good spell.
You want it or?
I don't know. I don't know how many we each get one, or is
Put that
there?
in the group thing for now.
Dragonfoe amulet. Consists of a cracked dragon scale set in a disc of gold. Most are slightly damaged, bearing the scars of draconic breath weapons. Folding boat. Looks like a small window box, about 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, and yeah,
Thanks, honey.
12 inches long.
Melcy is my wife. I am married to a wonderful lady.
6 inches wide and 6 inches deep. Yes, guys, he's not free.
Yeah, the only bachelors here are myself and Brad at the moment, which I'm not really, well, I'm not married, so.
You two can pick up a Brad or a Rob.
You should just get married.
Don't try to pick me up, you'll hurt your back.
That's right.
When it is inactive. In this mode, it can be used to store items just like any box.
What's in the box?
Yeah, when the my
Brad,
wife's head.
should we tell him, Brad, that we're actually together now and
We're
we're not bachelors anymore?
We don't sleep together though.
No, we got separate rooms.
Yeah.
It's too weird
Separate
otherwise.
houses.
Separate houses even.
Yet when the proper command word is given, the box unfolds itself rapidly in the space of a single round to form a boat 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep.
Probably say this is going to be a group thing.
That sounds.
So what is it?
Gauntlets of the Weapon Master. These gauntlets come in a variety of forms. Some are mostly leather with small steel plates and are suited for fine sword play. Others are finely articulated plate, favored for fights with full plate. On command, the weapon of the gauntlets, the wearer of the gauntlet can store a single weapon he is holding in the gauntlets. Gloves of shaping. These soft leather gloves are constantly encrusted with clay between the fingers and allow the reshaping of otherwise durable materials. The wearer can shape objects with hardness 8 or lower. That's wood, stone, leather, and so on. Helm of comprehend languages and read magic. Appearing as a normal helmet, a helm of comprehend languages and read magic grants its wearer the ability to understand the spoken words of any creature and to read the text in any language and any magical writing. Horseshoes of Glory. This awesome game.
You say glory hole?
This awesome game consisting of 2 posts. No, I'm sorry.
What?
The massive horseshoes sport broad, deadly spikes that jut from their front. Once per day on command, the rider of a mount wearing these shoes may choose to either increase the mount size by 1 or size increment, or its chance to
Eat the bug.
or change its type to a magical beast or beast shape 4. Necklace
What
of
do you
fire.
think we've been eating for the last week?
Right. Necklace of fireballs. That sounds like a candy you should buy at the store. I
Exactly.
got a necklace of fireballs.
You pull it up, you eat it, and then you
Yeah.
breathe out fire.
When in doubt,
You're the wizard anyway. Aren't you?
fireball.
When in doubt, whip out your balls.
Yep.
Yep.
Noble's Vigilant Pillbox. This heart-shaped charm is set with 3 pearls inside. A tiny compartment usually contains smelling salts or alchemist kindness. Each pearl has a primary. Each pearl has a primary passive ability and a secondary active ability that activate if it is removed from the setting and swallowed. Greater Serpent Belt. This belt functions as a serpent belt, except it paints it.
Hand me the chocolate.
Except it grants the
chocolates.
wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to strength
see
and
them.
durability, or strength and dexterity as a temporary ability bonus for the first 24 hours worn. Preserving flask. It says second. This small durable flask is designed to preserve alchemical extracts indefinitely. Stone cloak. This is really heavy.
This is when you put it on your
Oh,
stone.
dude, this is an awesome cloak.
This is the dark chocolate.
This cloak is identical to the stone. Oh, major. This cloak is identical to the stone cloak, save that it provides wearer with adamantine when deactivated, or when activated. Vampiric gloves. These pale, elegant-looking.
Anastasia, is there any of these you want? Any magical items?
Well, already got a bag of tricks.
These pale, elegant-looking leather gloves have bloodied stitches. Oh, blood-red stitches on the fingers, which bears a striking resemblance to blood-encrusted fingernails. 3 times per day, the wearer can use vampiric touch and bleed.
All right. So you guys spend about the first half of your day.
Oh, did we?
First few hours of your day.
Did we figure out how much gold we have each now?
Yeah, Dennis says that.
You get the page.
Oh, I didn't.
Do I?
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry. We have a total of what Lutz gave us: 50,000 platinum, 100,000 gold, 60,000 in gold value of gems.
There's plenty to go around.
Yeah.
But anyway, Gideon says,
6,250.
well, I think it's best at this point now that we begin concentrating on finding this Dewdrop fellow. Did you guys decide who's utilizing what skills to do so?
The only skill I have of those would be perception, and basically I have 5 ranks in it and a wisdom of 16, so 21.
Right.
So if anybody has a higher perception, feel free. Otherwise, I could do that.
I gotta spend my skill points real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I have a +15 perception, so.
So as I said before, you're going to need to have
5 ranks and then 16 for my wisdom, so it'd be 21 total. The base, you know what I mean?
16 base.
I have 16 in wisdom.
So you get a +1. So that works. It isn't the level. It's not the number of dice. It's your modifier to the ability modifier to the right. Your bonus.
Yeah, but I thought when you like 16 plus the 5 ranks, and that's your base roll, and then you add plus.
No, right? Isn't that doesn't matter?
I'm sorry, what?
You only add the ability modifier to the roll, not the actual stat.
What the total number? Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, you use your ability modifier goes into the skill
Ranks.
It's part of the formula.
Yeah, but you're rolling it
Yeah.
versus that stat.
No.
No, it's your
adding to your roll.
associated
You're adding.
ability plus the number of ranks you put into it, plus any other miscellaneous.
So like acrobatics, it's dex. So that my modifier is +3, then plus my 7 ranks, and then I have
So
my
that's
being
10.
an elf. Then that'd be my base because that was where I started with my career. So that's another +3, so 13.
Yes. You'd be rolling
Okay.
when you roll a d20, you add
add-
13 to it,
Okay.
and then that gives you your what the actual outcome is.
Hi,
Is that what
Belle.
you had, Dale, or is that?
Hey, Bill.
Well,
Hero?
Oh, whoa.
I roll.
16, I have a +3 ability modifier written down. Is that
So
right?
it's +3. Then what's your ranks in it?
5, so it'd be 8.
+8 to your
Yeah.
roll. There you go.
So yeah, you've got higher than I do.
Okay.
So the
And I don't
skills you have
any
to
of those
be
other skills.
the skills that need to have the highest are bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, perception, and sense motive.
I have a +12 in sense motive. Diplomacy, I've only got +5. Intimidate, I got +11. Bluff, I have a +7.
Diplomacy, I've got +10.
So he's higher on diplomacy.
Yeah.
I'm equal 11 intimidate with you.
Perception's my highest.
What's it?
10.
10.
Okay, so who's doing what then?
I'm gonna fill my cauldron with water.
Look, Roop, I'm soaking it.
So who has the higher bluff?
Bluff. Okay, let's go bluff. I have a 7.
So does Gideon.
As the final bonus,
Yeah.
I got a 7 also.
We're all buffing the same.
You're
Anybody
bumping
have
the
a
bluff.
anybody have a bluff above 7?
Nope.
Okay, so you got that.
Yeah, I do. Man, I got 34. Yeah, I don't have a
Diplomacy.
high buffs. Bluff.
Who has a higher diplomacy?
I think it's probably Brad.
Gideon has 7.
I got 10.
I got 5.
Okay, so Brad got that. Intimidate.
I've got 11.
I'm 11 too.
I'm a 6. I'm down.
You're scary, but not so much.
Not so much.
So
Me and her pucker moments.
Moments.
perception.
I got the thief. I got the, let's see.
50
I
in
got,
perception.
oh, let's see. 15. Yes, 15.
Anybody else got
7.
over 15?
No.
And what?
That's my
Perception.
I'll probably you do the perception, then I'll take the intimidate. I'll work the intimidate.
Yeah, that works.
That would be perfect.
sense motive.
I've got a 12 because I'm Dro. I know you guys are thinking about me all the time. What's he look like without the pants?
So Mike has the higher sense motive. Who has the sense motive under Mike, as far as the most?
I don't even have it.
I've got like level 1.
I got 3.
Dude, you don't know. You can't tell.
I've only got a 3, so
So I know who I'm going to sell a vacuum to. Everybody else in the team.
All right. So you guys sit there the rest of the afternoon and just kind of decide who has a better. When you need these particular skill sets in use, of who's got a bit more understanding of it. So towards the end of the afternoon, Gideon and Marf volunteer to hit the streets first. Right? They're going to be information gathering and bringing people to you guys to question if needed. After about
Oh, hi, Bill. Roll.
we're all getting diabetes, needing pure chocolate. Thank you, Simon. After about an hour, Gideon brings an older human gentleman in. Says, This gentleman's name is Michael, and he
Hello.
claims to have some information about the Mickey Dewdrop gang. And this is an older guy. He's missing some teeth, and he says, "Yeah," he goes, "I know that little shit."
I bought a camera off that bastard and he never shipped it.
Hey, I gave you a refund.
Okay. He said, actually, he's an older, distinguished gentleman. He says, "Yes, unfortunately, I've had some dealings with the Mickey Dewdrop gang. I used to own a shop in town that they were muscling me for protection, which actually what they were doing was cleaning me out."
Oh, that's nice. So brooming, you know, a little
So-
spring cleaning.
Who wants to use what skill on him?
Repair.
I think whoever's got the best diplomacy should work with him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It seems
Brad.
like he would be.
He'd be already leaning toward helping
leaning
us
towards
out.
helping, yeah.
Do you want me to roll then?
Make a diplomacy roll. These rolls for this information are going to be higher rolls, so be aware as you're rolling. Try to put as much into them as you can.
Now I got a question.
Yes.
Luck points.
Yeah.
Those can increase your roll.
Very good. Good time to do it. Yes. If you would like to declare luck points on these rolls, you may.
You declare it beforehand
You
then.
declare it beforehand. 10 luck points will allow you to add 1 point of furthermore into the roll.
bonus. Okay.
10 luck points will add another point to the roll.
Oh, so it's plus 1 per 10.
And that's unlimited.
And
So
it has
you-
to be before we roll, or can we roll before you tell us?
You have to spend them before you roll.
And before you roll.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead and spin.
10 luck points will raise at 1 point. 100 will be a complete reroll. If you spend 100 luck points, you can do a complete reroll.
Oh, you can.
But you'd have to do that after you re-roll. After you roll.
Right. You'd have to declare it before you roll.
So before you roll, you declare that you're going to re-roll.
Well, no, excuse me. That one's not that one's if you're going to spend it to modify the roll, you have to declare it before you roll it.
Okay.
But if you need a re-roll, you can spend 100.
Just
Well,
go ahead.
100 to 500 depending on the situation. This would be a 100-point
Oh,
situation.
like a critical fail might be worth
Right,
a
100 a critical fail. If it's a critical fail, it goes up substantially. So.
Well, I'll spend 20 points.
And this is a modified system to this system, folks. Don't think this is in the books anywhere. This is completely something I came up with.
homebrew.
Homebrew.
So I'll spend 20 points and get
Okay.
plus 2.
All right.
So that gives me a plus 12.
Okay.
Well, it'll be 22.
All right. So go ahead and take those luck points off your sheet. It's an opposed roll. That he totally failed. Basically, he says he knows that the gang itself was based in a town called Honolulu. Kidding.
Where's that dragon amulet?
Smithsville, which is actually about 2 days ride to the east. That's where the contingency of the gang that he had to deal with was coming into Kaladesh. And that's all you get from him.
What is it again?
Smith-
He dealt with people in Smithville.
he knows they came from Smithsville.
Okay.
That's where they came through to come to Kaladesh.
The gang itself.
The gang, the ones that he was dealing with.
Melsie's asking, okay, what just happened? It's back to the beginning?
What's
No,
that?
we took care of the lich, helped him pass on, and now we are going to try to finally take down Dewdrop.
Because they wiped out a village.
Are you talking about the game, Melcy, or the video stream?
Row.
Go ahead. Continue.
About a half hour after that, Marv comes in and he has a goblin.
Oh, dear God.
He says, "Oh, this guy here, he knows Mickey Dewdrop." "Yeah, I do. He's crazy. He cut off my ear." He's got an ear missing.
Shape of the what do you mean here?
You hit a button?
He pushes buttons all the time.
Turn it on and off.
You okay?
Jiggle the plug.
You want to try your diplomacy again?
Okay. All right.
Well, this one you guys Gideon's there anyway, so you probably might want to sense motive on this one. That's Mike.
See if he's telling the truth. He is a goblin after all.
Right.
He might be thinking there's a big reward if he tells us who.
I got an 18.
Okay.
We got 50,000 platinum we can give him.
Because I can tell you, my other goblin would do
You
the same
you
thing.
can deduce that the goblin is just talking shit. He just wants something. He doesn't actually know to make you Dewdrop. But the goblin's talking up a big story about, oh yeah, he was drinking at a bar and Mickey got in a fight with him and yada 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 and the old time Mike Martok sitting in the corner going, these things is full of shit.
All right. So, okay. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to.
Chop his head off.
Yes.
You know, in Kaladesh, all races are allowed. So,
yeah,
any assault on something just because they are something else is a basically you yourself get murdered.
Right.
Being a liar isn't a race.
Well, no, but being a goblin is.
Yes, I know that. But I'm going to basically pull out my dagger and basically slam it right in front of him. I says, you and use my intimidate. And I kind of nudge you under the table beforehand and go, like, give you a signal like that. Slam on the table. You better start telling us the truth.
You're intimidate.
And then you can join in too if you want. With my 22.
Okay.
Ooh, the pervert's getting angry.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. And then he runs out of the leaves a little shit trail behind. You know,
Follow him.
Bart turns around and takes off after him.
Don't slip. Oh.
All right. So Gideon goes back out, and does anybody else want to go out at this point? Because right now Marf's chasing a loose end.
Well, I'll go out. I'll go down to the bit of the rougher side of town.
Okay.
I'm joining him.
There really isn't one, but okay. So you two wander down to basically where the well, I guess the rougher part of town might be like where the teleportation station is. Where things travel in and out.
On the bad side of the portal.
I suddenly had an image of They Live.
Roll your perceptions.
$26.
Seven.
Oh my god!
Country's like, no, this is a nice teleporter.
Suddenly
It's like shiny.
The Orlic's like, look at that fucking halfling over there.
Well, they
Sure enough, just popped down on the teleporter. There's 3 halflings, and they're all dressed the same.
Kotri suddenly became a
This
warhammer.
doesn't really.
Snap, crackle, and
It
pop.
wouldn't be anything unnormal except for the fact that they obviously are part of something because they're all dressed the same.
The Lollipop Guild is
Yeah.
here.
Oompa loompa. I mean, Mr. Wonka's in town.
It's a gang war.
Kind of.
Dark
Can I
chocolate
overhear
versus
them
Bill.
saying anything?
One of them actually sees you looking at them, and he goes, shit, he grabs the other 2 and starts hurrying them off to the teleport station.
Chase after him.
Yep.
All right, let's do some, let's see, your speeds are what?
It's a Benny Hill episode.
20. 20.
Hers should be 30.
Yep.
She's an elf, right?
Yeah.
30. All right, so you're going to get to him
As they
before
run,
he does.
there's like
So you guys
get
kind
their
of do a
dresses
quick
ripped
chase
off, and
through
they're
about
like
half a
bikini
block.
babes.
I'll chase him. You hit him off with a pass ahead.
Yep.
You manage to get one in the front and one in back, and they all three kind of just stop in the street. What do you want?
That's the same
We
thing.
want information.
About what?
No one that speaks the Spanish
Mickey
Inquisition.
Dewdrop.
Roll your perceptions, please, when you say that.
Much better.
Damn.
Am I with them or not? I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
21.
Mickey Dewdrop, short guy, leads the
18.
gang, red hair.
Nope,
Never
never
heard
heard
of
What'd you roll?
21.
21. So the two of them just seem pretty stone-faced. They're not really doing anything. You say Mickey Dewdrop, and you do notice that the third one standing there is kind of like, shit, for a second, then kind of hurry up and stone faces it.
Mhm.
We don't know any Mickey Dewdrop.
You're so full of it. I just saw a look in your face. I'm asking again, you know anything about Mickey Dewdrop?
Roll your intimidate.
Damn right. 14.
Telling you, we don't know no Mickey Dewdrop. Let's leave us alone. They try to walk around you.
Stand in front of him.
Listen, you dwarf, we'll whoop your ass.
You and what, Arnie? Part of that full intimidation thing into the 4.
All right.
Well, maybe not all of it. Here you go. 15.
15 intimidation. Okay, hang on. All right, going to rounds.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Because they draw weapons.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
I got initiative 21.
Hmm. Let's see here.
It's your initiative plus a d20.
17.
Okay.
Now you might be thinking that elves and dwarves don't get along well. We work well, very well together.
All right, Dennis, you go first. So they pull out half swords, halflings, halfling-sized swords.
They bring out saplings.
Short swords, I'm trying to say.
Oh, could you something?
Half swords. They're about half swords. It's about butter knives. And what?
Really big butter knives. You're the biscuit,
That guy's got a cheese
forks.
grater. Watch out for him.
Olive forks.
Alrighty. Okay, well, I get 2 attacks. Let's see, 7 plus. Where'd he go? Oh, I must have got that. 8.
No, are we still in Kaladesh?
Yes. You're at an inn in Kaladesh.
Get him.
No, it's
No,
unfortunately only
if you
a
attack someone
12.
in Kaladesh, you can go to jail, right?
There's laws in place, but they don't take your weapons away.
I got 12 on the first one.
Even when they arrest you, they don't take your weapons away.
Yes, they do. 12 will hit.
Ah, which means that a
Second attack.
21 will also hit.
It will.
Okay. So 1d10 plus. Your strength modifier adds both to the attack and to the damage, right?
Get to the damage only.
Oh, damage only? I thought that it added into the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Excuse me. You're right.
Okay. All right. That's going to be a. Where's my tenor? 11 points on the first one. And 12 points on the second.
Okay. One of the halflings is going to attack Kotri and misses. Anna, your turn.
All right, short sword.
Okay. You're attacking the same one that Kotri is attacking, or a different one?
No, different one.
Okay.
Shoot.
Roll to hit.
Uh,
That's your base attack bonus plus your die roll.
9.
That misses, sadly. Halfling 2 and 3. One's going to attack Anna. What's your hit? Your
Armor class.
Armor class is
Armor class is 17.
well, he hits
Shoot.
for 3 points of damage. One that hits after Kotri. What's your armor class, Kotri?
Let's see. It's going to be 20 plus.
If it's 20 plus, he misses.
Yeah, 27.
All right, top of the round, Dennis, your go.
Yeah. 25 on the first one. Only 8 on the second.
Second one misses.
All right.
First one hits.
3. Be 11 points.
Okay. The one that you're fighting, Kotri, misses you again. Anna? Anastasia?
Still attacking the same one.
Okay.
Ooh. All right, so.
What'd you roll?
Attack.
If you roll a 20 or a 1, make sure you let me know.
I got an 18 plus the attack bonus.
Front page,
I know.
base attack bonus.
Dang it. Why can't I?
Right below the reflex.
25.
Hits.
Yep. So,
Damage.
damage. 4.
Was that your second swing?
Oh yeah, I got 2 swings.
Okay, roll again to see if you hit.
Roll against if you hit. Yeah, that's right. 4. 6.
No, to hit, you got to roll your d20
Yep, you gotta roll another 20 and
with
add your
your,
base attack.
with your secondary.
9. 16.
That hits.
1. Graze the bastard.
Yep. And then the other 2, one on Anastasia. What was your armor class again? I'm sorry.
17.
That one misses. And the one on Kotri, the other one on Kotri, misses as well. Hobble around. Dennis, you go first.
I'm going to be using my Great Cleave and Vital Strike. So
shit. Here we go.
they're starting to piss me off a wee bit. So 21 on the first one.
Hits.
15.
Hits.
Okay, those were the 2 individual ones. So on that first one, the Great Cleave, I can go
Yep.
ahead and try for the next guy.
Yep.
13.
Hits.
Okay. Continuing through.
This is the beauty of a great cleave.
Yeah.
It's like a Three Stooges slap.
22.
Hits.
Well, there's only 3 of them, so I can't do a 4th guy. So, alrighty. So we've got
Roll three
the first-
three sets of damage. Two rolls per set.
the 2 rolls per set.
Roll 2 rolls 3 times of damage. Right? No, wait. The first one gets 2. The rest of them get 1.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry. Whoops. Wasn't that great?
Still a cleave, though.
Yeah.
Mediocre.
So the first one on the
Okay,
first one.
one gets an 11 plus 15.
He's dead.
Well, I was going to say, and then those get doubled.
Yeah.
Okay, now on the other 2,
Oh boy.
You made him into hamburger.
Atomizing.
Now we're in trouble.
13 on number 2, and 18 on number 3.
Okay, give me just a moment here. That's what I thought. Okay, so you're in the combat. You basically rage, and you're like smash. You cut through the first one. You hit the second one and the third one.
Mm-hmm.
They shit. They just drop their weapons and put their hands up. They're like, "Fuck, we're done." You killed our buddy. They just stand there.
I told you we worked well together. Take him by the scruff. Let's go.
CMB versus CMD. Because they will be struggling to get loose.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your
Okay,
CMB?
so, CMB will be 15. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Your CMB, not your CMD.
Yeah, CMB, yes.
20 or 15.
No, at 15 plus, at 19, I'm sorry.
So they're but what are you doing with the dead one?
You want to drag him with?
Might as well.
All right. You guys get about
Ouija away.
3 blocks back towards the inn when you get surrounded by town's guard.
Yep.
Great.
That says, "Where do you think you're going? We don't fight in the streets of Kaladesh here. Come with us.
Well, they attacked us first, sir.
Doesn't matter. Come with us."
Okay, dokie.
All right. About 3 hours later, about 2 hours later, Gideon brings another person in, and it's appears to be a hobbled half-elf who claims that he had a run-in with the Mickey Dewdrop gang in the town of Gobbler's Creek
Mm-hmm.
many years ago. And he says he knew where they came from. Or he supposedly knows where Mickey Dewdrop's hideout is. One of them.
Now that's the place that got burnt down, wasn't it? Destroyed.
Gobbler's Creek, yeah.
By the craters, yeah.
Well, I hate to tell this to you, but
Well, he said this happened years ago.
I know, but I'm telling you, it is no more. The Dewdrop gang meteorized it. Everyone is dead. That is why we are involved.
He literally just kind of collapses in a chair. He's like, they destroyed an entire town.
Yes, that's why we're after them.
He says,
Did you know someone from there?
no, I just traveled through.
Men, women, children, everyone. Children.
He takes a
Sounds
deep
good.
breath and he says, there's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. But I've been told that he has a keep in Fort Pemberton. You guys can roll your knowledge, geography, or history if you like.
How about knowledge local?
Local would work too.
22. 26. For
Nice.
geography.
Throw
But
me
mine
up.
was geography.
Okay.
Anybody that got it above 20, you know that Port Pemberton sits on it's a coastal town southwest that sits on the Gulf of the Ortega Sea. And it is, like I said, southwest of,
I
Where you
tell
at
if
now?
he's lying.
you can make a check.
Is that sense motive?
I would definitely do a sense motive, but he seems pretty distraught.
29.
He's honest. He's
right.
being very honest at this point.
He's lying. It's not on the coast.
It's in your butt.
It's off the road to the left.
This is no, I don't know if this is true or not. Port Pemberton's a month ride from here, but I've never been there.
When you say what's there,
That Mickey Dewdrop has a keep there, where he actually lives.
it's personal residence.
But again, it's a rumor. I don't know
Have you heard anything about hideouts locally?
Yeah, Smithsville.
We're in, or are we in? Oh no, yeah.
That other guy said
Other
something
guy
about
said Smithsville.
Smithville.
They seem to. Smithsville's between Kaladesh and Port Pemberton, so it's like the.
Staging
Halfway.
It's like Galesburg.
Yeah. So Peoria, the Quad Cities.
Quad Cities, the Peoria.
I'm gonna stop off at Davenport and go to a Whitey's.
Yeah, let's go there.
Let's go to Hawaii.
Get a little
Might as well
chalupas.
You might as well just hide out in Gulfport.
What's this here? Oh, what's that?
Suspended from stream.
Not yet.
This is been- All right.
Jesse 95885. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I thought you were about to say
He
thanks for
doesn't. He
banning
doesn't
us.
ask for anything in return for information. He seems to be as adamant about wanting the Dewdrop gang stopped as you guys at this point.
Oh, Cracker's there. He sent a whole bunch of stuff.
Cracker.
We didn't even see that.
Guys,
Sorry,
need more.
Cracker took the Mike took the chat off the TV.
Well, it kicked us off, so we had to restart it.
Oh shoot!
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a bummer.
Hi, Cracker. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, what's
Yep.
up?
Yeah, he seems extremely. Actually, he seems completely mind blown by the fact that they were able to destroy a town. He actually has like a lot of fear in his eyes.
Let's see. Do you know? Do they have magical abilities amongst themselves?
You
or
know, there's
wizards or sorcerers.
he deals with so many people that it's not really surprising, but to the I guess the amount that would happen, I don't. I'm worried that his power is getting out of hand at this point.
His connections. And
His
such.
connections and the people you know. I mean, an entire meteor shower on a town.
Pretty
I don't
Do
study
you think
the.
he caused it, or who?
I don't. You know.
Does he know?
I don't
magic?
study the magical arts, but I've known of magic in the area, and I know that isn't a low level spell.
But does he actually practice magic, or is it someone else that he has hired?
You know, at this point, I don't know.
Hmm.
You know, halflings live a long time, so I don't know.
12 days.
They're like cockroaches. They're just like mayflies. You know,
Yeah.
born one day, die the next. About that, so you guys interview this guy. You talk to him for a little bit. About an hour after that, a town's guard steps in. He's a full elf town guard. He says, "Are you the group that has a coterie and Lorak in it?"
What's that?
This.
Never
they-
heard of him.
Well, I'm sorry.
yeah, no.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Please continue on with it.
Oh, you mean the people who saved the city? Yeah, we know them.
Well, they've been arrested for fighting in the streets.
Oh, crap.
Among
gonna-
themselves?
Well,
They were.
hey, we
I know, you can't keep elves and dwarves together.
yeah, we told
It's
them you
just-
gotta get
they're
out of
just
here.
playing around, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
someone died because of it, so
Whoa.
they've been taken in.
No, we don't know.
Did they die?
Who was killed?
Halfling.
Do they count?
Of course they count.
Oh,
I
sorry.
thought it'd be like a half charge or something.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, they're being held at the town's guard post just down the
Well,
road from here.
so what happens now?
You have to get them.
I
We should
know that.
rescue them?
I mean, do we got to get a lawyer, or is there some sort of? Like,
Well, we have to see if there's anything going to be pressed on their situations, but we're just letting you know that we have them in custody.
Who would be pressing on their situation?
Whoever the half-elves wish to press charges for. There's two of them that are still
There's
alive.
2 half-elves in this?
There were 3, and one of them is no longer with
Oh,
us.
halflings.
Half-elves.
Halfling.
oh, halflings. I thought you said.
I
You
thought
said
we were
half
getting
elf.
half-elves in on this. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, God. Oh, wait, I'm a half-elf. Oh, shit.
That's horse shit.
Oh, you best press charges.
Okay.
Is there a fee for their freedom? Or
Not at the moment, because the halflings are pressing charges against them.
Could there be a fee?
Well, always.
Always?
Of course.
How much would it be talking about?
Well, the fee would include having to leave Kaladesh immediately
Forever.
for a while.
But that's depending on if these halflings press charges.
They are pressing charges.
Oh, they are.
There's going to be a court proceeding.
So we are going to be kicked out.
Well,
Not until the court
they're
proceeding.
going to be kicked out. I don't know why we would be kicked out. Are we gonna get kicked
If they're
out?
part of your group, you'd also have to leave
What?
Why?
because you're part of their group.
Well, groups come and go over time.
If you'd like to see them, they're at the guard shack. He turns and leaves.
What the hell?
You should be a lawyer.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well,
really
still
anger
diplomacy.
town guard very well.
In the town guard.
Yeah, especially for like the defense. You know, like if you're wanting them to be killed, you're definitely going to represent them.
Oh,
You hear from me, right? Yeah, kill these people. Yeah, they're horrible.
Just kind of seems silly. They're gonna kick all of us out because of something they did.
Well, maybe it's so that way you keep you all in line so you don't break the peace.
Well,
One
I mean-
goes, you all go.
Well, you know, if we want to freely go with them, that's fine. But
Possibility you two are a bad influence.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean?
I don't influence them.
I've got my pants on.
The only time.
The only time.
Yes, yes. Well, let's go.
I may still be lathered, but I have the pants on.
Better grab some change from the change drawer in case we need to bail them out or pay a bribe or something.
Well, I bought this giant sofa. It's a giant size sofa.
Jacoby
so it
says
should
what
be
kind
enough
of
money.
Renaissance is.
What kind of Renaissance is? Pathfinder,
Yeah.
first edition. Anyway,
So you bought a couch for stone giants.
Yeah, so there's more change in it.
Was it like 50,000 platinum worth?
There's
Yeah, not much. If you look in there, you get probably about 5 gold.
There's like 125 remote controls, and enough rations for a year in that couch.
And you could ride those dust bunnies into battle. I think it's a pretty good deal. We need 8 ladders to get up to the top.
You also forget to mention it's a hideaway.
Oh, God. So what we threatened to open the bed on the Cassidy and we'll level it.
Oh, I see.
That's why it's called the Ultimate Empire sofa.
That's a brilliant idea. We push the sofa up, offer it as a gift while we hide
We don't
inside
have eyes here.
It's like,
in the cushions.
Pro knows.
So it's an Ottoman Trojan.
Well, you may find Trojans in the couch cushions, depending on where it was.
all right. What do you guys do?
Giants were these, and I had a party with them.
What do you guys do?
All right.
All right.
We'll gather money and all our stuff and
Yeah.
head to the guard shack.
All right.
Yeah, Coach and I
Just a
really
few blocks down, there is a guard shack, and you do see your compadres in a cage. Basically, they take you.
What are you doing? It's Tuesday night, I know, but come on.
I've handled
We
things
only
with-
kill people on Wednesdays.
They drew first.
Yep,
It
they
don't
did.
matter in here, you knock them out. This town, we're all dead. They're gonna kick us all out now. Whether the Dewdrop gang,
And we paid advance on the hotel.
I got a business here now. I gotta make sofa.
Hold on, Peppy's got her mouth full.
Sofas.
Hey, always sure think they is
Thank you, Cracker.
Thank you, buddy.
Cracker.
acting mighty shiftily.
Okay, what did they shift to? Where are they at?
Now, where the guard got them?
They here too?
You don't have any idea if they are or not.
Well, the guard said they're pressing charges, so they were probably free to go since they were. One of their number was actually killed.
And one of the guys knew who, and I can tell by his demeanor, he knew who we were talking about. But he didn't want to say anything.
Well,
But did that warrant a killing?
They grew first.
doesn't matter here in town. You have to knock
No
them out.
fighting. Yes, knock
There's
them
no
out.
stand your ground laws in this town, I
No,
tell
you
you.
have to like get the wet noodle and let it slap
Yeah.
you. No safe word. Bad things. So apparently, if you hang, we all hang. So they may kick us out of the city now for good. But we're gonna get a really good lawyer.
For a time.
He's very good.
About that time, the door at the other end of the door you guys came through, the end of the hall opens, and one of the it's a town guard, but he looks like he's a little bit more decorated, right? Comes in.
He's got a fruit hat on.
He's wearing one of those baseball hats with the beers on the sides.
And he's got a
Fucking drunk. No,
chandelier tied to his back.
Yeah.
no he's
Got the
got
fruit salad.
he's got more adornment. He looks like he's probably a higher rank.
No, all right.
Walks in and walks over to their cell and opens it and pulls the door open. He says,
Their cell?
"Yeah." He says, "You're free to go."
Thank you, good sir.
Well,
Hey.
wait a minute. What happened?
Keep the harmonica.
Well, the he looks around and he kind of leans in. And he says, "It's the goddamn Dewdrop gang."
This is the Dewdrop gang?
No,
I knew it.
they were confronted by them.
They said they attacked them first.
Mm-hmm. Not surprising.
Well, we're looking into it, and I tell them what happened with the city, the town of what was it?
Gobbler's Creek.
Goggler's Creek. We went there to speak with the mayor again after this.
I know what happened to Gobbler's Creek.
All right. Okay.
Well,
So-
or goblin.
I never saw you, but he hands you a piece of paper. He says, "Take this and leave. You have enough information there to get done what you need to do."
All right. It's 1 for 1 free toffee.
It's actually written in a language that unless you have
Magic helmet.
Cyclops.
Okay. Hit it here.
Well, what it is, it's written like this, so that way when you cross your eyes, you can read it. Oh, look at your nose. Oh, I see it now.
Gee, who here speaks Cyclopean?
It was a hobby, but who would have thought? Huh?
Actually, it's written in Sylvan Elf,
Oh, all right.
or just Elven.
Sylvan Cyclops.
Let me see it.
I can read it.
And he actually just leaves. Like,
Hey,
as soon as
thanks,
he hands
buddy.
you the thing, he just walks out and shuts the door.
All right. Well, let's get her again. Skedoodle.
Hopefully we can return after it's done. What
too.
does it say?
I
The
love
piece
you.
of paper says, excuse me,
That's a weird way to start us.
Excuse me.
it says that the Dewdrop gang has hired a high-level mage by the name of Jalen.
J-Lo?
Hello, Jalen.
And that the last known location of Mickey and Jalen was Port Pemberton.
Okay. Wow.
And it says, "Good luck and Godspeed. Please end this situation."
Please end his situation. All right, we're going to have to kill him.
But not here, not in the
The
street.
captain of the guard, we're going to have to kill him.
Obviously he's pro ending the mob
Mickey
also.
Dewdrop.
Yeah.
Dang gang.
And he also says, "P.S. Please leave." Get out of
Says
Caladesh.
that a lot. Please leave.
So, wait a minute. Did he have a wagon with a star on it? He's like, that'd be handy.
But Daddy.
There's
got a barbecue here, ass.
a little hound dog in the wagon.
We finally find Mickey Dewdrop. He's like, yeah, part of the gang.
Hey, yeah. See?
See?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got equipment and to put.
All right, well, I've got to do a couple things for my shot to get ready. We better get equipment and food and everything.
We're going to
else.
move this couch.
All the waste. I was gonna threaten the city with it, but there we go. We're broke, by the way.
So I want to stop at an equipment store and buy some new weapons or something like that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
So for me.
Because they have like greater made swords and stuff like
Mastercraft.
that. Mastercraft.
Yeah, it's stamp.
They actually have magic
What about
weapons.
craftsmen? They got craftsmen?
Good Lord.
Got Milwaukee. They got
Milwaukee.
DeWalt.
You gotta
Masterful.
You gotta go see Master
Bosh.
Sears for that.
Master Sears. I thought he was dead.
As you guys walk out into the main lobby of the guard shack there, the guard behind the counter as you're leaving out the door says, he's talking to another guard, and you actually roll your perceptions.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
12.
9.
21.
30.
He says to the guard, he goes, yeah, you know, getting to Port Pemberton's pretty easy when you go through the mage's teleport over there. And he just kind of turns around and glares at you guys for a second and then walks back behind into the other room.
I wonder what that meant.
No idea. Let's go.
Okay, did we get our weapons back from him?
Yes.
Okay. Through the portal.
Yep.
To the stores first.
To the stores!
We've been kicked out of town. Loot the stores! Anyway. What kind of weapons are you looking? You want magical? Do you want mastercraft? What do you need?
Ooh, I don't know.
There's magical available as well.
Well, we'll look at that. I'm looking for repairs. Repairs and daggers.
They got magical. That's also nice too.
And a chainsaw. Just in case there's undead.
Oh, then we have to go to S-Mart.
That's smart. Okay.
I got this nice big flat saw with this chain on it, and you just gotta whip that saw around.
Oh, when
rip
we
it.
turn all that stuff to the city, we did that too, right from the Lich. We do that yet or not?
Do what?
We turned that chest into with the mind flayers.
No, you never did.
Huh?
You never did. You never said you did.
Oh. Okay.
We'll put in storage.
Suddenly, Mortalk says, "Oh yeah, the fucking chest."
Yeah, you remember that chest with all the portals that went to the end of the world?
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. Perhaps I can
Actually, Gideon says we should probably turn that in. Actually, that should have been our first thing we've done, but why not?
Well, we got busy, buying the sofa.
Well, when a town gets destroyed, it does tend to make you forget things.
Yeah, well, we should do that in. Plus, we'll get like an in saying, "Hey, we're going to the Dewdrop gang. How about you give us like a charter?"
I think mentioning that we're going to do anything to the Dewdrop gang at this point would be moot towards our mission. Best to keep our mouths shut and just carry on.
All right. Well, we'll turn it in, and that business.
But Gideon actually says, "I know of two very good armors. One is a magic armor, and the other one's a mastercraft armor."
That's
one?
armor. What about repairs? Swords? That same
Yes.
thing? Okay.
But do you want the magic or mastercraft?
What's the difference? Hey,
Mastercrafted is basically it's just a more better built weapon.
Yeah.
Magic has different effects or better damage or whatever.
But it's still made of the same quality, or?
But you have to magic
have-
weapons are mastercrafted weapons.
All right. Well, let's go magic then.
So all right, he says then we need to go over here to Tommy's.
Magic's ours, us.
Toby's, excuse me.
Toby's.
It's called Magics Are Us.
Yeah.
Magic's ours.
Who wants adventure for old kid?
Thank you for joining us, everybody. Like, share, even send us things.
Yeah, because we love you.
Yes.
Not syphilis though. We don't want that.
No,
Too late. Oh, yeah.
We've already got the clapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Toby's Weapons Emporium. It's about halfway through town, so it takes you about 2.5 hours to get to it because Keldeth is huge.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely in the more upscale side of town.
See somebody in the car with a scrying pool. Man, they are so milking this get out of town.
I even told Tom.
You got to walk out. You got like the old
Now
stand
leave.
timer behind you. Like, come on, you're almost there.
Hey, it's not our fault you don't have a
And he's loaded with
system.
he's loaded with big guns and everything. He's like, yeah, it's almost
We
time.
were headed towards the gates, but then we got lost, and we saw Toby's. We had to come in here.
You don't
Then we got this state to the
Directions.
planet,
So you walk in and there's actually a gnome that's behind the counter.
Sweet.
It's a normal sized counter, so he's standing on a stool basically.
Right.
He's reading a book. When you guys walk in, he says, "Oh, welcome to Toby's. How can I help you today?"
We're looking to perhaps re-equip ourselves a little bit.
Yep. You walk in. This is a very ornate shop. Okay, it's actually pretty large, and even walking up to it through the windows, you see just racks and racks of different weapons on the walls. So there's any type of melee weapon you can imagine, ballistic weapon you can imagine, except for massive,
catapult.
no
maybe.
ballistas or catapults or anything like that. But
No trebuchets. I'm
How
sorry.
about a pocket catapult?
This is,
We have to special order those from the warehouse.
what may I help you with today?
As I said, we are thinking about re-equipping ourselves with some gear and weapons and stuff. As for myself, I'm looking for some throwing daggers and a rapier.
Oh, well, they're right over there in aisle 2. He kind of points on, or the rack 2, which is he's got up above. There's 1, 2.
They will have little tags on us to tell them what they do.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
If the tag is not there, I can tell you what they do.
There you go.
And the color of the day is blue. Those are half off.
We have a blue light special. And just swirling over.
Yeah.
Swirling light.
And if you turn in 5 tags, you get a third one free.
Sweet.
Just a tag. You don't actually get anything else.
Just go ripping tags off. Here you go. Basically, there is a brace of daggers of whatever the hell you want them to do.
Okay, I have no idea with this game, but as far as the daggers go, just like Mastercraft throwing daggers, as far as that goes.
Do you want them to have a bonus to them or have an effect to them? Is basically what it boils down to.
Mastercraft give you a +1 regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want it magical, then there'll be a bonus and
You can go up to a +5.
Well, how much are they a piece?
the Sword of Omens.
Yeah.
It's really the Sword of Omens. And there's there's a lion's pelt there too.
Yeah.
They kind of go together.
I will
It
take
looks
the
red.
Sword where you hold it aloft and say the words "by the power of Grayskull."
Yeah.
I'll take that one.
He elf. And more Doc turns into your writing mouth. It's all right.
I saw a cartoon. It was He-Man changing. He points it at Cringer, and Cringer's got a mirror, and then it
Okay.
says He-Man with the battle cat armor. He's like, "The hell!"
Actually, they go up to +10. I apologize.
Wow.
That's for Mastercraft, or
That's for the magical
Magic.
enhancements.
Magic.
You can get it up to a +10 dagger, or you can get a dagger that has an effect that it does with a bonus.
Okay, well, as far as the daggers, I just want throwing daggers, Mastercraft, just normal. So
Okay, those would be 2,000 apiece.
2,000 a
Gold.
piece.
Yes,
Wow.
For a Mastercraft dagger.
but it's a +1 dagger. So,
Let me get.
Good
How
thing
much
you
money
didn't-
oh,
do we-
excuse me, they're 1,000 apiece.
Oh,
It's
1,000
2,000 for a magic.
So how much
plus
money do we have individually? I mean,
Well, we got 6,250
gold.
platinum pieces each, and 12,500 gold pieces each. If you divide that by 8,
okay. So what was it again?
6,250 for platinum pieces.
And what's platinum pieces worth? That's
10 gold.
10 gold a piece.
Yep. No, all 6,000 are only worth 10 gold.
And then, he's really going to give it a great deal. And then you have 12,500 gold pieces. If it was 100,000 each, right?
Yes.
It was 100,000 for the 20. I don't know what the rest of the stuff was.
12,000 what?
500 gold pieces. If we divide it 8 ways.
Plus, you have gems and other things too that are different amounts of money.
Okay. So I'm gonna buy 9 of those for 9,000.
Okay.
How much for just one Mastercraft rapier?
That would be 1,500.
Okay. And then I want one actual magical rapier.
What do you want it to do? Do you want it to have to be a bonus or an effect or both?
What effects can I have? Or both? Yeah.
You can have the
Let me see how much money I got left here.
that's ranged. Whoops, hang on.
I got $4. What can I get?
I got $4. What's for sale?
You can have ones that are
What
based.
can I get for 4 gold?
You can have
Get
one.
out of here.
Let me get this. So
Take the
6,250 platinum is about 62,500 gold.
Yeah, kind of
Okay. I'll just buy
You can
a
have
shot.
ones that are designated for a specific foe,
No.
or you can have ones that have
Halfling.
impervious, glamored, ally, a bane, benevolent, called, corrosive, countering, courageous, cruel, cunning, deadly, defending, dispelling, flaming, frost, furious, ghost touch, ghost flame, grounding, guardian, heat
Way
seeker,
too many choices.
huntsman.
What's the dispelling one?
Can you get one that's sticky?
Give me a couple minutes.
I just
I do that for free.
I smeared chocolate all over
A
the blade.
dispelling weapon functions like the spell storing weapon, but it may only store dispel magic. However,
yeah,
the
you
caster
gotta-
level can check to the spell gains the additional bonus equal to the weapon's enhancement bonus.
So you gotta actually cast it into it.
Right.
Okay, that doesn't do any good. Well, give me a bonus first of all.
Okay.
What's like a +5 bonus?
A +5 on that would be
250.
350.
I'm sorry, I had my thumb there. 250,000. Yeah.
I got this magic
that
bullet.
would be an additional 60,000 gold.
Woo!
What's a +2?
Yeah.
That would be 8,000.
What's +3?
18,000.
All right, let's go with that.
Way to haggle.
Jesus.
Sounds like
Well, actually, what's a +4 then?
+4 is 32,000.
32,000.
32, 4, 4, 5.
We'll stop at +3 just in case.
Win.
And then, okay, give me a I don't know what kind of magic thing.
What would you want the rapier to do? Put people to sleep, or
Yeah.
No.
Maybe sing you a song.
He says a ghost touch rapier would be quite effective.
What's that do?
Ghost touch is
Well,
show me on the ghost where it touched you.
yeah, basically you call this, it goes a number, and then
a ghost touch weapon deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures, regardless of its bonus. An incorporeal creature, however, gets 50% reduction in damage from the corporeal source and does not apply to attacks made against it with ghost touch weapons.
Eh?
The weapon can be picked up and moved by an incorporeal creature. Excuse me, that's not a good one. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, that sounds something.
My
Sounds like you're reading out of the handbook for the recently deceased.
It's
It
like,
reads like stereo instructions.
just tell me what we gotta do, Ray.
Don't cross the stream.
Don't cross the streams.
What about Bane for undead? That's always a good one.
I'm dead, Batman. I hit the little button. I am a protector.
You need to go back and watch that again.
gives you a bane against a certain foe. Against a designated foe, the weapon's enchantment gains a +2 better than what it already is, than its actual bonus. Also deals an extra 2d6 points of damage against that foe.
Wow. You should get it against like little lizards.
That,
Geckos.
that one would be another 10,000 gold.
And that's for you can classify as undead or
Because it's a rapier versus undead, bane versus undead.
I'll
Wow.
take it.
Sold to this person.
Sold to the lawyer.
Do I get a case with it?
Yes,
Yeah.
all his weapons come with sheaths.
It's included. It's really cheap. It's like a goblin made it.
Quite
What
ornate, actually.
holds this together? Poop.
I don't know. I'm magic ship.
Actually, it says yes. There's a selection of sheaths right over there that'll fit that sword. Next, you can just pick one out.
Oh, freebies! I like this guy.
I have a quota staff. What do you have in the way of magically enchanted?
Well, I have a $50 staff as well as a full dollar.
Mine is only $1.
$1. Is that $1? I'd buy that for $1.
We also have a 10-cent staff if you would like. No.
It's like that big.
This is a toothpick.
He says the same depending
One
on
pin dime.
what you would like it to do. Do you want it to have more damage, or
It really cleans your teeth.
would you like it to have an effect of some type?
Plus 10 against
Yes, I believe
gingivitis.
so.
What would that be? You're a magic user, correct?
Yes, wizard.
Says you want something that helps you store spells or makes you hit harder?
You know, make me hit harder would be helpful, or something that protects me would even be more helpful if you have either of those. Since I'm not really. Can wizards wear armor in Pathfinder?
They can, but it messes with your
Right.
Spells.
So if I've got something that would protect me, that'd be very, very useful. Nope, we got nothing. Next.
I got this loincloth.
You're a wizard. You're dead.
Yeah.
It's like a big target.
You're
It looks like the little bikini, like red stone you wear. It's like this all the time. I don't
It's
understand.
a
why.
loincloth, that's 10 armor.
There is- It just hangs right there. Well, the back half is twice as much.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. You should wear it.
It covers twice as much area.
It's like the boat, but only on your bottom.
Does that also fit the man with 3 buttocks?
3 buttocks.
He says actually a staff of spell storing, you could actually put your own protections in it. I don't have anyone that just does a protection.
Well, spell story.
I don't have a coward staff.
Oh, well, I'll invent one.
Yes, you can make your own.
Here, let me hold it. Now it is.
Now it's a coward staff. All right. Well, how much is the one with the?
The spell storing,
Yeah. And I will immediately learn those spells.
a spell storing weapon allows a spellcaster to store a single targeted spell of up to 3rd level in the weapon. Anytime the weapon strikes a creature and the creature takes the damage from it, the weapon can immediately cast the spell on the creature as a free action, if the wielder desires, or the wielder can cast it on themselves
Okay.
as a free action.
And I'm assuming that's you just every day you can put a different spell in it.
He says that one is spell storing.
How much money do you have? Do you have a firstborn? Will you ever have a firstborn?
Says that one is 10,000 gold.
How much?
10,000.
That's bargain.
Hmm.
Pretty sure this guy can retire after today.
By looking at a shop, probably not. He's in the.
All that work the Lich did, and we just buy it on one day.
Okay, I'll take that staff.
Anyone else?
You got a good magical dwarven axe.
I have a dwarven axe. It's mastercrafted, yes.
Do you have anything with some magic on it?
Let me look. He looks over. He says, yes, actually, I have one that's got a shocking burst in it.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Sounds like a piece of candy.
You'd like this one, Master Dwarf. It's only a 32,000 gold piece axe.
Hey. Oh, cheap and half the price. Okay, and then what does it do?
It makes you a sandwich.
Makes you a sandwich.
That's awesome, actually.
It's one hell of a sandwich.
Peanut butter and shrimp?
That actually sounds pretty good.
All
Are you a
right.
dwarf or a turtle?
It's a +4 axe,
Holy cow.
and it has shocking burst. A shocking burst weapon functions as a shock weapon that explodes with electricity upon a strike of a successful critical hit. The electricity does not harm the wielder. In addition to the extra electricity damage from the shock ability, the shocking burst weapon deals an extra 1d10 points of electrical damage on a successful critical hit.
So you're gonna be like Thor.
If the weapon's critical modifier is ×3,
Is
add
that
an
real?
extra 2d10
Is a-
of electricity damage instead, and if the multiplier is ×4, add an extra 3d10
Mm-hmm. What's the multiplier? Critical multiplier on this one?
×4.
Times 4. Okay, so that's a
That'd
how
be
much?
3d10 electrical
3d10.
on a critical.
Electrical, critical. Hey.
But you have to hit a 20. You can't do like 18.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That critical, yeah, natural 20. Yep.
It comes with a big piece of carpet.
big piece of carpet.
Shuffle.
What about you, young lady or young sir? Excuse me.
What do you got that's good for rain?
Oh, look at those.
Like
We
I was
have
thinking of the tick.
not many of those sold.
Man. It's so heavy.
It's so hot, man. Why don't you take the carpet up? Then I wouldn't be carpet man.
Give me just one moment. Love.
Okay.
Speaking of that, because I was finally watching Invincible. It's pretty good.
Oh, the cartoon. Yeah.
He says, what would you like it to do? You want it to be bonused or have an effect?
Have an effect.
Because I do have one that has endless ammunition, one that does a flaming burst, one that does an icy burst,
Cartoon guy.
one that does lightning,
Flaming burst.
one that does a shocking burst,
Endless ammo.
one that's stalking.
Yeah.
It's literally heat-seeking arrows. Like you could tell the arrow, kill this guy.
How much is for the heat-seeking arrows?
Let me make sure that's actually what it does before I say it.
Making sure.
It sounds like it would do that though.
I call this bow the log.
Let me make sure that's what it does. Pulls out a bow and arrow.
Now run. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one.
And all of a sudden you hear this on the street, and he goes like, "Hold that for a second." Again.
Didn't we tell you?
I thought you were supposed to leave the city.
This special ability can only be placed on ranged weapons. A seeking weapon veers towards its target, negating any missed chances that would otherwise apply, such as from concealment. The wielder still has to aim the weapon at the right square, but the arrows mistakenly shot into an empty space, for example, do not veer to hit the invisible enemies,
You can go.
even if they are nearby. So you
Can't
still, have
Hawkeye
to, you still have to be able to see them to hit
Yeah.
them, but you're going to hit them.
Yeah.
Like there's no chance of not hitting them.
So it's a type of ammunition, correct?
Yes, it's called seeking.
How much is for that?
$3
Per arrow is
per arrow.
mm-hmm.
Oh, it's in arrows. Ah.
Or actually it's a bow. Excuse me, the bow does that. It would be 10,000 gold.
That's not.
Jeez, that's cheap.
Yeah. What was the weapon called again?
It's a seeking bow.
Seeking.
Whatever kind of bow you'd like. Long, short, compound.
Longbow.
Anything else?
Okay, so what's the if it goes, is it just if I do damage, what's the damage on that?
Coldry's a dude. You see that? There's a human dude too. I still want to do it.
My life is a lie.
Like we're sitting around on a table playing a game all the time.
I have to figure that out. I don't know.
What do you know the range?
No. Not
Okay.
offhand. It doesn't increase the range. It just gives you
It's
better.
the same as a regular.
I think it just is a regular damage as an arrow. It's just you won't miss now.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're still gonna need to roll so you see if you get a crit. But
Okay. So it'd be 1d8 probably for damage since it is like a longbow, and probably critical like the other one's ×3. Okay, so seeking. Seeking arrows only within sight of target. Okay,
Anything else, sir?
that's it.
What about you?
all right,
He pulls out his grocery
I've got this
list.
couch. What if you guys?
What if you would take
pockets? All right, what I want to do is have this little pot that you put like bread in it and some sauce. You push it together and it comes out a little like it looks like a little pocket, but it's hot.
You want a hot pocket maker?
Yeah,
I don't make those. I'm sorry.
All right.
Actually, because you have to have camping gear right over there, and you see one of those little pie makers that you put in the fire. You're like, there you go. That's
Awesome.
that's 50,000 gold. It's mastercrafted.
Jimmy, let's take a Pop-Tart and fill it with nasty meat.
Then we start with the Dewdrop gang. I feel sick. All right.
Lay him out like Jonestown.
So like this armor sort of thing. You got armor here, like leather armor.
Yes.
Okay, so I got the question to the DM. So if I have the armor, that's let's say I get like higher armor, does it still have the effect of casting negating spells and all that sort of business, even if it's magical?
Does it mess with your casting abilities?
Yes.
It shouldn't.
Say,
It
if
depends
it's,
on type
if
of
it's
armor.
Master Craftsman, it doesn't mess with your spellcasting.
Mm-mm.
And it doesn't affect your stealth either.
Right.
Because that's what I've got, but I don't have magical.
Well, I have Master Craft, but it yeah, you said it did before. It just gave me a +1 AC.
Standard armor is what's going to mess with your spellcraft, your spellcasting.
Yeah, if I get studded leather.
Right.
But what if it's a magical studded leather? Well,
That won't mess with it.
so I could have magical
Yes.
armor,
Yes.
and it still wouldn't affect my spell casting.
Because it's also Master Craft.
And magical.
Magical. All right, so yeah, so how can let's look at that sort of thing. What can I can,
Actually, my ears perk up, and I'm like, I'll just browse that section as well. Probably won't have enough. To
I don't think
afford it.
wizards can wear armor, can they? Or can they?
Yeah, you got to be proficient in it though too.
Yeah.
Oh, in light.
In light
I
armor.
don't know if I'm proficient in light armor or not. I don't remember.
He says, I have armor made from all kinds of scales and skins and things like that. I also have them enchanted. So what
Alright.
would you be interested in?
Well, let me see. I have light armor proficiency. So you tell me, sweetheart, what can I get? And what you got?
Yeah, I'll be interested in too. Getting
What are you wanting to do in your armor?
Live.
yeah.
Properly.
Right, demon armor. We have that. No. Are you a sneaky kind of person?
I'm a thief, but not
No,
in your
he's not a
store.
very good thief. I'm the sneaky.
Yeah, I'm more of a
He says, well, you sir, then might want mist mail.
Miss mail.
Missed
I don't want to miss
mail.
my mail.
what's a mist mail?
Mist mail.
Missed mail.
The fine links of this +1 chain shirt form a pattern of rolling clouds. On command, once per day, the wearer can transform into a thick fog that fills his space and provides concealment. 20% miss chance for 3 minutes.
Nah, that's more you. I don't.
This mist moves with the character, affects the disperse. You know that.
What are you laughing so hard for?
Little cloud.
It finally happened.
Mortalk suddenly looks like Pigpen from the Peanuts.
How do I activate this? You have to
I'm
fart.
like the troll guy from Trolls, the movie, the cloud with the one sock hanging out. What's up? How you doing?
No, I'm thinking if you combine this with this space, God, nobody will be able to hit you.
Yeah, I feel like two clouds.
Right.
Over here. I'm over here.
That one's only 2,500 gold
2,500.
for mist mail. Yeah.
So okay. What does that give me? So what does that do again? I'm sorry.
It weighs 25 pounds. It's chainmail. And it,
Can you wear chainmail?
Light armor, right? That's the max of my armor.
yeah, it's a max in your armor.
Chainmail.
It gives you, once
Does-
per day, you can transform into a thick fog that fills your space and provides concealment. It gives you a 20% miss chance for 3 minutes. Which he does that anyway if he eats onions.
Yeah, but does that have actual bonus to his armor rating, the armor class?
Yeah, it's for whatever chainmail would be.
So it's no actual bonus.
But I can just
Yeah,
cast
it is-
spells without any sort of hindrance, right? Or
Right.
not?
You lose your dex bonus though with chainmail.
I think so.
Oh, would I?
That's why I stopped at studded leather.
Because that doesn't give you a dex
I
penalty.
don't believe so. No.
What does that give me as a penalty?
They probably only like if it's like D&D, it's like half your. You can only use 2 of your decks.
Right.
Up to a +2.
What he said.
So what's your dex?
16. I get +3.
So you would lose 2 points.
Ooh.
Or no, you would lose 1 point. I'm sorry. If I'm correct.
Wow, that's crazy. There's one called Mail of Malevolence. Mail of Malevolence hangs in rags and tatters and acts as non-magical chainmail to wearers who lack at least a moderate evil aura. When worn by a sufficiently evil character, it instead functions as a +2 unrighteous chainmail. Wow, Crazy. Anyway.
Well, I'll have that actress
What-
hanging all over me.
And what about the
Listen.
female version?
Of what? Male of Malevolence?
Yeah, the female malevolence.
Yeah, that's why I
He
want
kind
hanging
of
all
looks
over
at you
me.
like,
Female.
who am I outfitting here?
Well, we want the actress, from Maleficent, and it hang over us,
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
He says, I have some dragon plate
Copyright.
armor if you'd like, or some dwarven plate armor. If you're interested in that, Lady Dwarf. This full plate is made of adamantine. Gives the wearer damage reduction of 3.
Listen, Bob.
That sounds like something up my alley.
Can imagine how much it costs.
How much?
You might be interested in cat skin armor. Rather than
I don't want to wear a cat.
rather than
I can be on the
rather
Broadway
than the
play.
height of a cat, this extremely supple suit of jet black +1 shadow leather armor grants a portion of the grace and fortune of a feline. It has no armor check penalty or maximum dexterity bonus. The wearer receives a +5 competence bonus on acrobatic checks and takes only half the normal damage from falling. When the wearer's hit points would be reduced to a negative amount equal to her constitution score from an attack or spell, the armor falls to pieces and is destroyed. The wearer takes only half damage from the attack or spell.
Okay, so
That's a cat's
it's
meow.
leather armor. It looks like leather armor.
It looks like slick leather armor, yeah.
And then it doesn't affect my spell casting,
Mm-mm.
and it gives me +5.
You
in
might be interested in that
acrobatics.
too, Mike.
And what is it? Do I get my dex bonus off it?
Yes,
or
you
does
do.
I
Yeah,
don't.
it does not affect your dex bonus.
Okay. And then
It's the sexy Catwoman
it's the
outfit.
sexy cat.
No, it's from like the musical The Cats. It's got a painted on butthole in the back.
What's the
Basically adds a +5 to your acrobatics check. And
so
there's a
what's the
+1
normal?
armor.
What's the armor rating on the
Whatever leather armor would be, it's a
Plus
+1.
I don't know what the armor rating is on
I don't know where the heck you know where that is in here.
small print. No.
Rob, would you know if did I have proficient in light armor as a wizard or no?
I think you have light, but that's it.
Yeah, which is like leather.
Yep. Leather
Well,
and
up to chain.
up the chain. I found your armor.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Boneless leather.
No, I gotta have that.
Well, listen.
Good.
It comes with Viagra.
This suit of +1 leather gives the wearer the
Yeah.
ability to twist and contort their body in virtually any direction. Gives them a +5 bonus on escape artist checks, +5 on acrobatics checks to reduce damage from falls, +5 to your CMD. And
Oh, yeah.
damage reduced 5, piercing and slashing.
Congratulations, game a new kink.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's try this position. I put my leg over my
It's like Mr.
the other leg
Fantastic.
touches my spine.
Mr. Fantastic over there.
The cat skin armor is 19,000 gold, and the boneless leather is 15,000.
All right, okay. So, boneless leather. Boy, I'm gonna have a good Saturday.
Does that come with mayonnaise?
How about it in this vat of mayonnaise? How much is that?
It's bad of mayonnaise.
Boneless armor.
Yes.
It's leather.
Yep.
All right.
So that's like 2 to your armor. So you start out at 10, don't you?
10.
On your armor class?
Yeah, base 10.
Yeah, base is 10. So that one is like +2, so that brings you up to 12.
But it's a +1, so it's a +1 armor.
This
right?
one's +1.
So I bet +3. And then what does it do? What's the rest of it?
It gives you ability to twist and contort your body in any virtual direction. And you gain a +5 miscellaneous bonus on escape artist checks, acrobatics,
Eh.
half damage on falls, and you gain a miscellaneous +5 to your CMD.
CMD.
Basically, somebody tries to grapple you, you can just twist the fuck,
Yeah.
and like pop your shoulder out of the joint.
It's like a Bruce's like butter.
And you have damage reduction of 5 from piercing and slashing. So if someone tries to stab you, you can automatically take 5 points away from their damage.
From which one? Piercing?
Piercing and slashing. It's reduced 5 points when they stab you.
What other kind of leather armors do they
Yeah.
have?
What was the one you had? Because you said that was +1 also, though, right?
Yes. The
Okay, so that
cat
would-
skin.
So what, cat skin armor?
Mm-hmm.
How much was that?
Cost wise,
Yeah.
19,000.
Okay. Okay. And then what does it do? +5 acrobatics.
It's +1 armor. +5
Comes with a
miscellaneous to acrobatics.
Mine came with a free ball gag.
Told you.
Yep.
And if you get reduced past your constitution modifier, the armor dissipates.
But you come back with,
But you're fine. Yeah.
yeah. What do you call that?
You don't get fully healed, but you're not dying. You're not
So-
dead either.
How much was mine?
13,000. Other types of
You said that dwarven plate one.
what about it?
What was that and how much?
That one was 1,700.
Gonna get some leather armor.
And it's a damage reduction of 3.
Maybe.
Cat suit.
Yeah.
You gain a damage reduction of 3
You say I can wear chain is also
for everything.
Yeah, leather armor.
Anything it hits you, you take 3 points out of it.
Okay, yeah, and that was
You get that
what kind
little
of
cloud thing.
bonus?
I don't know.
There's no bonus. It's
No
just,
bonus?
that's all it does. Gives you
Oh,
damage
just straight.
reduction.
Okay.
Bonus.
A bonus for the fact that it's plate mail armor.
+4,
So what's your dex?
18.
So just anything above leather, you're going to be.
Oh, that's right. It'll probably stick with leather.
I'm looking.
I mean,
Hang on.
studded, you go up AC, but you lose 1.
Yeah, just something leather. Okay. But if it's magically enhanced,
Right.
store spelling that too.
Yeah.
Well, he says if you want just leather armor with spell storing ability, I could do that. And I have that.
No, I'm just curious if there was anything else unique. Otherwise, I might do that.
Oh Jesus! I think I found Dale's armor. Not necessarily the character's armor.
Oh.
Murloc hide. This +1 shadow leather armor causes the wearer's skin to wrap and distort into a welter of horrid scarification. The armor itself disappears from view under the coat of scars, and the wearer's face appears as a loathsome, eyeless veil of flesh. This change is illusionary, however, similar to glamoured armor. However, Murloc hide does cause the wearer's arms and legs to extend and protrude to become hunched. She gains a +2 circumstance bonus on acrobatics, climb, and escape artist checks, and can move through the narrow spaces while squeezing at a normal speed with no penetration to AC on attack rolls.
What kind of Hellraiser crap was that?
No penalty to
That-
AC.
I'm like,
What?
I'm Skeletor.
Yeah, that's creepy. Basically turn into this horrific looking thing, but you can like turn
Yeah.
into a monster basically and
Yeah,
just
that's
fuck with
pretty
people.
cool. I like it.
You want that one?
No,
Oh,
I do, but Zayfield
you
doesn't.
do, but your
Yeah,
character
Zayfield
doesn't.
does. How much for the spell storing?
No, that would be 10,000.
10,000.
It's just leather armor,
Yeah.
master crafted leather armor. So it'd be a +1 armor.
All right, back to me with the weapons.
Okay.
So do you have any short swords that are good for, sort of a backstabbing or, not that I'm a thief, but I am a thief, sort of thing, or just a magical sword, or I like morning stars too.
Take
It
your
walks
pick.
on the beaches.
Yeah, I could put this armor on.
How much did you say the spell storing armor was? 10,000. If I have enough.
It says, I think I have one that you would like. It's a Morning Star of Wounding.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
We got a lot of money.
Yeah, I forgot about the platinum.
Yeah, that's what I've been spending.
And that's 10.
I'm 10, so.
This special ability can only be placed on a melee weapon.
Morning Star
A
of what?
wounding weapon deals 1 point of bleeding damage when it is hit. Hold on. When it hits a creature. Multiple hits from the wounding weapon increase the bleed damage. Bleeding creatures take the bleed damage at the start of their turns. Bleeding can be stopped by a successful DC 15 healing check, or through the application of any spell that cures the hit point damage. The critical hit does not multiply the bleed damage. Creatures immune to critical hits are immune to the bleed damage, however. So basically, it's like taking bleeding critical.
Right.
Beat,
Per
but
hit.
it's a weapon does that.
Does it how much of a bonus does it get or not?
Up to
The +2.
Yeah.
How much is that?
that then is 10,000.
You guys write the armor at the AC items? Is that where you put your armor in? Or is it? Is there a place to put armor on these?
Would he take my other Morning Star
Well, I
in
mean, for
on
like
trade?
the armor
Nope.
stuff. Is that what
I
that's-
wrote. I
Just
just
Master
wrote
Pack.
it up on top.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Just
I'd
wherever
take,
you want to write it.
Okay.
2,000 off.
2,000 off.
So with your platinum, it's times 10 for gold, right?
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
you'd write it on your
Okay.
equipment.
And then-
list.
So-
It's kind of the
Same thing with
Yeah,
short
that's what I
swords.
was thinking.
Okay.
You got short swords too?
Well, I mean, does he have anything for like
500 and
thieves,
Your armor
backstabbing,
can
or
go
anything like
on the
that?
second sheet
No.
deal. Up on
Bonus
the
damage.
AC
Oh, for
section.
AC armor.
Because I was
Okay,
on
okay.
AC for your armor. And then you plot
They're gonna have +10 on each
the
one.
value into
100,000 gold.
your AC
Right.
line.
Yeah, I got some, but I ain't got that.
Well, you can split it in half and do +5 on each for 50,000.
Each. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. What was the ranking on that? Was it for a +2,
On what?
like a +2 short sword?
Maybe +5.
Huh?
You paying the 50,000?
No. I'm just saying, how much is a +2 short sword?
88,000. 88,000.
+3 is how much?
+3 is 18.
Rob, for that leather armor, what is the AC bonus for the leather armor?
It's as
two.
per.
It's 2.
It's 2, and then whatever your bonus is, what you get.
I
Plus
think
one.
it's a spell storing armor, so that's armor bonus is 2.
And then you said +1,
It's a +1.
so it's 3 altogether.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like having studded leather.
Okay, and then that changes my total.
All right. Well, everybody else is getting armored up. So I'm just standing here, just wandering around the halls going, do. Okay. I definitely need to armor up a little bit better. But it's got to be something that is lighter weight, easier for me to move.
And I'm gonna look at. There was one particular that for elves that I was always looking at. Hang on, let me.
I have the level 2 spell arrow protection. So that'll go on the armor.
Elven chain.
Good.
Extremely light chainmail is made from very fine mithril link. The armor is treated in all ways like light armor, including when determining proficiency. The armor has an arcane spell failure of only 20%, maximum dexterity bonus of +4, and an armor check penalty of -2. Or what is your class again? You're a ranger?
Elf Ranger.
Elven chain is definitely an elven ranger thing. Or you can get giant hide armor too.
Giant light armor.
Giant hide armor.
Giant hide armor.
Yeah, it was from the guy who owned the couch.
Yeah.
Drooping many folded suit of +3 hide armor is made from the tanned skin of an actual giant. Once per day, on command, the wearer can take the form of the appropriate giant. As if using giant form 1, ogre, hill giant, stone giant, fire giant, frost giant, and troll. Or giant form 2, cloud giant, storm giant. This transformation lasts for 15 minutes and ends when the wearer commands.
Yeah, don't be in a little Volvo or
Most
some little
good
car.
folk consider wearing the skin of an intelligent creature to be abhorrent. Giants gain a +2 morale bonus on attack and damage rolls against the wearer of the skin, or +4 if the wearer's armor is made from the same kind of giant that it's attacking them. May not be something you want to wear.
No. He dragged me across the ground. So what was the other one?
Elven chain.
Elven chain? Okay. How much is for the elven chain?
5,000.
That's not bad. Okay, so what's the armor bonus on that?
6.
Yep.
Chainmail 6.
Okay. And the check penalty is what, -2 you said?
The armor check penalty.
-5.
Arcane spell failure is 20%.
20%?
Max dexterity bonus is +4.
Okay.
And an armor check penalty of -2 only.
Okay, so the dex check.
What's your dex check?
It is at 17 with a 3 ability modifier.
You're good.
Okay. All right, cool. That's +6. That'd make it a lot
He
better.
thanks you all for your purchases.
Closing up early.
He's not closing. He's just, thank you very much. Have a good day. You look out the front of the place and you see that there's a couple town guards standing out there just kind of looking at him.
It's like TikTok! Let's go! TikTok!
I go up to him. Hey, we forgot this very important box that probably will save the planet. So
We're just making sure you reach your destination.
oh, we will. We just didn't expect to leave today. So
Get out now does not mean leave today.
no. I mean, I understand that, buddy. I'm just saying we had a couple of things to do. We got to get this to like the palace.
What?
This box.
Oh. Well, we can take it because you have a date to keep.
It contains very important information that should be read immediately. And that is not any kind of delay tactic. It's very important.
Actually, it's
for-
very important. We were hoping to
leaders of
schedule
the
a
city
meeting
to
with
read
somebody
this.
important because it's basically, remember, like when Kaladesh was getting overrun and we helped save.
Yeah.
This is worse than that.
Oh, my goodness. Yes, we'll take that right away.
Yes,
Then.
it could have.
But the mage's portal is right that way. So he takes the box and
Well, it's actually
stands
back.
there looking at you, basically like.
Well, the box
are
is
you-
back at our
Where are you
house, so
sending
we
it?
got to go back to the house to get it.
Or you don't have it with you.
No, we just leave that on the porch.
All right. You guys go back.
When did you save Kaladesh? Was that before I joined?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it was right before you joined.
Where'd you save him from?
There was like part of town that was like all
Demons.
Yeah,
black and white,
that-
and there was like the succubus that was.
Oh, that was when you ran off after the
yeah,
honeydew gang, and I wasn't there.
yeah.
Yeah. We were on sabbatical or something.
Yeah, I went, to
Sabbatical.
go, I went to go check out the whorehouses.
Oh,
The poorhouses.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like donating a lot of money to the poor.
Those darn
I
poor.
donated 2 of them too.
Those poor.
All right, you guys take the guards back to the inn, collect the rest of your things, give them the box.
Well, we got a house, so that was part of our.
Oh, that's right. You guys did have a house, didn't
Yeah, I've got a
So-
tailor shop in the back. I got to tell them, hey, look, I'm getting kicked out of
Does
the
it get a
city.
bolt so we can store some of that
you?
money?
He says you're not being kicked out forever, just long enough to take care of what you need to take care of.
I know, but I got to tell my staff.
Just put a sign on the door.
Closed.
Closed. Sorry for any inconvenience.
Have to go kill a lot of
Especially
people. Come back.
my employees.
Guards are kicking us out, but a bunch of jerks. It takes a while to write the letter.
Did you talk out of complete game? Did you talk to Dale about your wish?
Yes.
Yes.
And
I'm gonna stay with this guy, but if he ever departs the group or gets killed, I wouldn't mind bringing that paladin in. Like, man, I have been looking for you everywhere.
Okay.
Why did you bring me here?
Now that was another thing I wanted to do.
That would be
quick.
fun.
Remember, you each got a ring of one wish.
Yeah.
That I said you could have used your wish before now, or not. But if you did, you need to let me know what you did.
Yeah, I have not
yet.
Okay.
I have not
yet.
used it yet.
Have not.
Yeah.
Brad have not.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I
You're
used
doing
mine
one
to
then?
bring. Yeah, and you can just say he poofed here,
Right.
somewhere.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. Well, anyway,
Well, real
So-
quick, did the back half of that wish come
what
through?
was the back half? I forgot.
Well, did I double, junk size and the resistant to all?
Yes, it did happen. You get to your house and it is full of junk.
Oh no,
Twice the amount of
But
junk
actually, the
there was
paladin's
before.
like,
And I was totally resistant to any STD. That was the other thing.
you meet the paladin, he's like, I am really popular with the women.
You
I have a two-handed sword
I
now.
forgot to put a comma
Okay,
in there.
get back to your house and tell your contingencies what to do. You have to piss. You go to the bathroom and realize there's a lot more to handle.
Yes,
What do you hear from the bathroom?
yes,
Or from the water closet?
yes. Who's got an STD?
Only you, Moton.
Only you more time.
Not anymore.
Maybe.
But it did. It actually did.
Yeah.
Oh damn it! Stick. We both got something.
It went from 2.
Oddly enough, you don't feel crazy anymore because the syphilis is no longer in your brain.
That's true.
It went,
I'm ready to go, gentlemen.
so it went from a 2 to a 3.
Yes. I can find it now.
No, it doubled in size. It's a 2 to a 4.
Okay, 2 to a 4.
That's right, baby. Watch out. You can feel this
But
now.
it went from a shore to a grower. However, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. Hey, any more, meat on the bun is great.
All right. So you get your stuff in order there. You guys make it to the mages teleport.
Yes.
All right.
Finally, like 3 days later. All right, we're ready to go.
I got it now. I had to test this thing out first.
Look at this. My wish came true.
Every time he gets excited, he passes out.
My wish came
It's hard to
true.
running around with his door hanging out.
Look at this.
Want to see something impressive?
Congratulations.
I'm looking for my paladin buddy.
I got a dork of clubbing.
Pack that thing back up and make him drag marks across the ground.
You're scaring the children.
I need another wish.
Oh, yay. The junk fairy has all that time putting it in your pillow finally paid off.
All right.
Oh,
About this time, Gideon and Marv show up too. Marv looks like he's out of breath. He's like,
Why didn't you carry him?
what?
we need to take them to the weapon shop.
He's like, no, I'm good, thank you. We must leave. Marv's like, I killed him though. I stuffed him in the sewer.
All right.
Who did you
Right through the portal.
He screamed and he hurt and he's like,
That was like 5 hours ago. You've been chasing him ever since?
well, no, I had to kill him first.
My God.
Who did
You
you
see the
kill?
town's guard like, huh?
The chicken sandwich. He just killed it. It was
Gideon grabs him by his mouth, basically. Let's go quickly.
He had an injury. It's okay. He doesn't make sense all the time.
If we find a goblin stuffed in a sewer somewhere, we'll know what's going on. Anyway, so you guys get to the mage's teleport circle, basically. You guys step into basically it's a room. You go in, you pay to be teleported.
It's a safe room.
You tell the mages where you want to go. Roll your perceptions real quick.
The mages are all these halflings in lab coats. Well, of course we'll send you there.
19. Look at this. All the 4. Shut everybody my junk.
Still playing with it.
Of course, it's like I hit puberty again.
24.
22.
11.
27.
And I rolled so well when I look over at Mortok, I immediately put my thumbs in my eyes. Just like I don't want to see anymore. I don't care.
Gideon says, "This is what happens when you waste a wish."
What are we talking about? Waste? This is awesome. I'm assuming my buddy poofed here too, but I don't know.
Your bunny? There's two mages there that are. One of them is basically taking your money. The other one's asking you where you're going. Who got 20 or more? Okay. The mage that's writing down where you're going has a tattoo on the inside of his arm when his sleeve pulls up that you've seen this symbol before.
Okay.
It's the symbol of the Dewdrop gang.
Uh-oh.
It just flashes real quick because he's writing and he
Okay.
says, "Okay, gentlemen and ladies, you're free to go."
One moment.
Okay.
We may have to change our destination. I don't think we said that right. Could I have a word with you, folks?
Yeah, see this? I got a bigger penis.
More talk, put it away.
Hold on a second. Wait. I got a roll there.
I try and distract them.
All right. So like I said, there's two mages, right? The guy that's there's a woman there too. She faints, clean the fuck up. He actually gets like this look on his face, like, and he just turns and walks away. Like,
Hey man, if there's a lich, he can give you a wish. Not anymore.
So this one of these mages is.
I'll go up there and
has the
slap
symbol
her and
of
wake
the
her up.
Dewdrop gang.
wake up, lady! Wake up,
Should
lady!
we?
Question that
Well, not question that, but maybe
before he sends us off in a teleportation
we
device.
could either question him now, or we could just.
Well, we're not going to allow him to teleport us.
It's true.
We can end up in two different places in parts.
I just got this thing. I don't want to waste it. Hey, are you all right?
Or at that wizard.
He left. He
left?
He went to another part of the
Oh, okay.
I'll try to wait to wait the other one up
So
nicely.
does he like the one? Does he cast a spell? How does that
No,
work?
well, it's all he knows is he's writing down where you're going.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to tell him where to go.
So he's going to tell him that we're on our way.
He gets somebody right after us.
Well, then as long as he's not the one sending us somewhere.
But do we want to choose a place that's?
Gideon
Yeah, we could
actually
choose somewhere
Gideon
closer.
walks over and actually looks at the book, and he says, there might be an issue then."
Who does this?
Gideon.
Well, what's the book say?
The book entry where it has the day and time that we walked in says he wrote down Port Pemberton, but then he put different symbols after it. One of the symbols is the gang symbol, and then some other ones that you're not familiar with.
Got a helmet.
Yeah, I do.
The last symbol on it, though, is a skull.
Well, that's probably not good. And if it's a code, it doesn't mean I can understand the language. I'll try it. I'll put that helmet on. Does it?
Oh shit! You forgot you had the helmet,
I'll
right?
put the helmet and try it. See if it tells me what he means.
Make a not a perception. Make a knowledge
Eggplant?
arcana
The emoji?
Okay.
roll at a +10.
Okay. It'd be 30.
30. Okay. It says Port Pemberton, enemies of the gang, send them somewhere else, basically, where they'll die.
Okay.
Yep. So you're going to send us somewhere else.
All right. Well, I'll pull out my.
Other ones will go to Red Lobster.
I have illustrations, so I pull out my quill and ink and scratch that out.
Actually, you're able to make a roll on it, make a check on that. Depending on how well you do, you might be able to modify it.
Oh, just a basic roll.
Yeah. It'd be a. Do you have an artist, like an art roll, or?
Yeah, I do have illustration.
Okay, make that check.
Okay. 11.
What's your bonus?
That is, yeah.
That is
I rolled
the
a 4.
bonus.
Well,
Like a
Four
stick
doesn't get
figure.
you very far.
No.
It's like an undead creature. I'm like,
I mean, if that's me thinking about forging it,
more like modifying what's there.
modifying what's there.
So you have to do 10 or better. You did 11, so that's better. So you're able to modify from what you can understand of it. You basically erase the. You arrange it to where it reads Port Pemberton, Friends of
Dewdrop.
Dewdrop Gang,
And then erase the skull kind of thing.
or somehow
Alter it.
alter it or whatever. So
I'll give the skull a happy face. And I'll put a flower next to it.
There you go.
Be cheery. So, Do we get teleported then?
Yep, you walk in and there's two other wizards there. They just tell you to stand in a circle and don't wiggle or anything before this goes off. There's be a bright flash of light. Don't move.
I just can't do it, Captain.
You see them working their magic, and all of a sudden there's a bright flash of light, and we'll see you all again next week on the. We will finish this up next week.
I actually won't be here next week.
We'll finish it up sometime after that.
Okay.
Thank you all for tuning in again. Make sure to check out the Raconteur Society and all of our links and things around. Go to our link tree that's on all of our social media. Also, make sure to visit Out of Print GM and check out his stuff.
Yes.
Don't forget, folks, we will be at the Planet Funk Con in
4 weeks.
Davenport. And where's my end of night stuff? Uh-oh. I'm screwing up.
Davenport's Iowa, isn't it?
Iowa.
Yes.
4th week of June.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's like 27th, 28th, 29th, or
Something like that.
28th,
Yeah.
29th.
Nope, that's not it.
Last week in June.
Yep.
Oh, God, you're going to have to do some editing, Bobby. Anyway. We'll be at Planet Funk Con, and we're also going to be at Big River Steampunk Festival, which is August 1st through
Yeah.
September 2nd.
Yep.
Oh, you mean
And-
September 2nd.
Hannibal, Missouri. So we're going to be running an event there. Make sure to check that out. All right. Thank you to Dennis for hosting us tonight. Thank you for Mike for doing all of the this stuff with your wiener. And
It's no problem.
thanks to Bobby.
Everybody's wish could come true.
Thanks to Bobby for doing the editing. And we'll see you all again next Tuesday. Thanks for coming, folks.
Bye.
Good night.